Welcome back, guys, for Mass Effect 2, where we find out what the Illusive Man has to say for himself after setting us up in a trap.
Call coming in from the Illusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it, but we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the Illusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Well, good to hear that they understand chain of command, but we now have the mission to acquire the Reaper IFF. We got 5 renegade points as well from maybe something we said. Maybe for mocking Edie. Could be why we got that 5 renegade points. Whatever, let's see if we can get any more research going. Armor upgrades there are indeed. Palladium for that, no problemo. Tech damage as well is always good. Missing it by just a little bit. Always have trouble with these things. We got hard shields as well. Shepard shields take 20% less damage for 25,000 palladium. We're running out of that resource now, actually. 20% less damage is really, really, really nice. And we can upgrade that as well, so I'll do that for sure. Right then, weapon upgrades is none, but I will take those hard shields. It's good to have that much extra damage protection. And no more prototypes yet, unless we train ourselves in a special skill. Nanocrystal shield. Lovely jubbly. Any more defenses I can get, the better. So yes, as was said, received 30% to shield barrier and armor as well for the entire squad. Nice, nice, nice. As was said by Kelly, if we get close to her.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Not that bit. The bit about so many people wanted to talk to us. We've got so many loyalty missions to do. Unread Well, you said we had a new message. No message. What are you talking about? There's nothing on my private terminal, Kelly. You are a liar. A liar. Let's check our journal. So we got here, stop the collectors, of course. We've got to go find the IFF, but we won't do that. That is pretty much left for last now. So we have all these missions. Garrus, Eye for an Eye, Grunt, Rite of Passage, Morden, Old Blood, Jack, Subject Zero, Dossiers Vitali, the Justicar, the Assassin. More people to get, and then also all of these side quests as well. So we've got a lot to do on our plates. What's this? A distress beacon has been detected from a colony on the planet Watson. Skepsis system. Javelin Mark II missiles being launched from a missile silo on Watson's moon Franklin and are aimed at the colony itself. We should pretty much go and save that. We got other things like Project Firewalker, some DLC Overlord, Krogan Sushi. No clue what that is. So I propose we go do this N7 mission, find out what that might lead to, and then maybe check out another DLC, Project Firewalker, or some loyalty missions, or some more people. See, we've got so many missions to do before we even go and get the Reaper IFF. Let's get out there. Less talking about it, more doing. So where do we end up at? Just some random planet on the other side of the world? On the other side of the galaxy, some random system. Get the fuel when I can, and check out where our next mission lies. So, Hawking Etta. For acquire Reaper IFF, what we got? Recruit Tali, stop missile attack in Sigurd's Cradle. Let's go sort that out straight away. Make sure no one gets blown up. So where are we looking exactly? Just Franklin on a moon.
I have detected an anomaly.
I'm sure you have.
Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately.
We may as well try to pick up some minerals if we can see any. Palladium resources are going. Oh, look at that, for example.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
So we got ourselves a fair amount of minerals at the same time as detecting the anomaly. Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. So we got to find the control panel in the base. And we got to do it within 5 minutes. Not good. Maybe time to take a very assault-minded team. So Grunt for a starter, maybe Garrus as well. Maybe biotics with crowd control like Jack would be better. Grunt and Jack? I think Grunt and Jack. We use Grunt to kill them, and Jack to throw them around. And more squad points. We are now up to 6. We gained a lot of levels off of that. So may as well get our disruptor ammo up. Maybe go for the next disruptor ammo up as well. Might be a good idea. This ammunition's electromagnetic properties can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. So if we're fighting a lot of mechs, that's good. Otherwise, other things like tactical cloak might be better. Let's go. Let's just leave it for now. But the other guys must have points. Pull and warp ammo is her special ability, which is a biotic mass effect field keyed into this ammo increases damage against health, armor, and barriers. Does extra health damage to targets affected by biotics. That sounds pretty damn nice. Be nice to get her loyalty so we could get that, but we'll take another one from Pull from her. And 9 for Grunt here. Incendiary ammo and... let's go for incendiary ammo. Just overall damage upgrades with his straight shots, I think, would probably be best. So we can get squad incendiary ammo so we can get everyone with it, or an explosive charge spreads the ammunition's payload on impact, potentially igniting the target and all nearby enemies. What do you think is better? 60% of weapon damage over 3 seconds and a burst radius of 3 meters. That's pretty nice. So every hit he does that ability, or we can have it for the entire squad. So we can have it on Shepard as well, for that matter. I think just making it that kind would be best. Especially for this kind of mission where we need to break through very fast. Five minutes, you say. Let's go. Ah, I didn't mean to target the box. Come on, guys, finish him off. Jack, you're a legend. Oh, we're missing some cover. We can't open this door, in fact. So that door's the only one to go through. We should have just ran past that first wave. Keep going, Shepard. Don't stop for any doors. Let's get working. Oh, they're all different ones. Right. That one's first, then. With all due haste. Probably... oh, no. Probably best to stay with this right now, so we can get a nice headshot on that one.
Ambush incoming.
Telling me, sir. Everyone dead? Right, we sorted everyone else nice and quick. We'll power cells up there. Which way are we going? Well, they're still fighting someone. And I need up and round as a priority here. Oh, look at that incendiary armor going to work. Ah, my sniper rifle lost its aim quite horrifically. Quick, kill the commander. We need to get to this console as fast as possible. Where are you guys? Where are the rest of them? We need you up here, guys.
Wait. One more.
Burn, burn. Oh, no ammo. Quick, kill him. I'm taking some nasty hits here. Got 3 minutes left. Get down there. I have to take the stairs. That is not our way. Which way is our way? Door bypass. We should probably bypass more doors and dodge more enemies. Should keep that in mind for later. Who's next? We haven't even put on our ammo power. Oh no, we have got our ammo power on. Lush. We've already reached the kill switch console. Let's get rid of it. And the last one has not appeared yet. But hopefully will very shortly.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Wait, what? Spaceport, Industrial District. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Or save hundreds of lives, and this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. So the colony is destroyed no matter what. Obviously, we have to destroy the Industrial District to save the lives. Batarians win this round is more or less what's going to happen right now. No matter what, the Batarians won. That's pretty much the end of the situation here. We can leave the mission. We can check around for a slight bit and see if there's any more upgrades to pick up. We might have missed in our massive rush to the other side, like for example over here. In this nicely opened up bit of terrain which nothing is within. The explosive crate up there, or at least the paracells are there. Can pick them up for a tiny bit of cash, but that's it. We had to destroy something, so no matter what, something went wrong. We couldn't win this fight. Oh, we saved the lives of the citizens at least. Probably some died within the explosion. Oh well. What can you do? We prevented the Batarian radicals from destroying colony on Franklin. Saved colony's infrastructure. Colony remains viable for repopulation. Wait a second. What? I thought we saved the people, not the thingy. I don't understand what it's saying here. We saved the colony's infrastructure. I thought we saved the people. Did I manage to make an accidental click? Because I'm pretty sure I saved the people. Did I save the people? I'm a bit confused right now. We obviously have a message.
You may want to check in on it.
No new messages at all about what we just did on that mission. That is slightly worrying. Yes, we saved thousands of human lives and destroyed the spaceport. Good. We did it that way round. It sounded a bit odd from the mission thing there. Right, with that sorted out, what else can we do quickly? What mission next is basically the thing here. We've got ourselves loads of dossiers. We've got Leia the Shadow Broker, Miranda the Prodigal as well. Loads of missions to do. Well, I think a DLC should be done next. Something like Project Firewalker. Let's go check that out. Let's go find out exactly what Project Firewalker's about. No fuel needed, is there? A bit of probes, that's all. Let's use the mass relay. Find our next destination. Project Firewalker. I hate time missions. They all just get me in a ridiculous flustery kind of state where I just don't think straight. Quick, run, kill, blah. It's basically what's going on. So Firewalker, MSV Rosalie over here. Is it just the one planet system or multiples? It is multiples. Let's check out this one.
Anomaly detected.
You're telling me? Well, we already found the anomaly. There's always a rich planet on one of these DLCs, funnily enough. The systems are usually full of minerals. We're not really finding a massive spike. Apart from the anomaly itself.
Probe away. I have found something.
Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Oloy. The Hammerhead vehicle? What on earth is this DLC then? Is this like a Mako replacement? Because I had enough with the Mako. I don't need any vehicles. Oh well, let's take good old Garrison Morden, the troops again. We got ourselves 3 squad points. Do we have any good ones for... Oh, we do. Let's get Overload Max Rank. Area Overload. Greatly increases the explosion radius of Overload, making it easier to hit multiple targets. Or increases the damage. I think the Area Overload is probably best. You want more people stripped to their shields, if anything. More than the straight damage that goes straight on them. I definitely think that's the best thing to do. And Morden as well can go for Cryoblast all the way. So maximize the chance of freezing multiple targets. Or the freeze duration up. I think the impact radius is better. Generally go for a lot of AoE talents. Let's make sure, yeah, Shepard is taking the Widow anti-material rifle. That's good. Let's get down there.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Oloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Okay then, that's nice to know. Whoever that was. Thanks for the information, I guess. Anyway, the cargo computer control. Let's bypass it. Ooh, nice one to start with. Everything's quite near each other, it seems. In fact, that was the easiest one ever.
Primary systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Hello. Oh, we can jump. We have some kind of cannon, a boost. Alright, this is a lot more fast.
Guided missile system active.
Okay then, we got a missile system that's active as well. This is a fast ship, that's for sure. Where are we going? We've got to collect some research. Along what pathways? Are we heading for these weird beacons?
Mission objectives located.
Okay.
Acquired.
Thank you. We hold Y and we acquire it by shaking around a bit. So what's going on here exactly? Nothing around over here. Where's our next like? Wait, let's go up here.
Would you look at that?
This is crazy. 1,200 credits picked up. We can keep going up then, I guess. Blow our way through things. We don't have to go that way, I guess. Left trigger to boost through fire, fine by me. But we don't want to boost off the edge. If we can help it. Which way are we going now? Okay, all these blue markers in the sky. Well, that was interesting. What happened then? You gotta stay in the center. It kind of shakes you out. I get it. That took some time to do. And that barrel on the back of it is our kind of this is what's going on marker. This is insane. Well, at least it's a lot faster than this ship. Than the Mako. I'm glad about that. Right, we need up there. Can we jump that high? No, we can't. Seems we cannot jump that high. We need to find another way up and round to get to that one. We got one over here. We get up. Okay, we can get up bit by bit along this side. Oh, maybe not. We instantly flew right back down. We could just go up using the ramp, though, as well. That kind of works for me. Right, this mission's slightly insane with it trying to take us this place and that place and to these markers. It hasn't given us much of an introduction to this DLC, so to say. Come on, get up there. I'll force my way up if I have to. I'll stay in the center then. I want to download this information. Don't check me out of here. Right then, so we basically need to hop along everywhere. Can we boost and jump? Woohoo! That was quite manic. Let's pick up this one. Stop chucking us around the place. Is this our only one left to pick up? I think it is, so it's another boosty jumpy one again. Oh hey! Bit of a slam down. Not so much need for suspension as the Mako was, so hopefully our guys didn't break their backs. So we got one more bit of research to collect. Where is that? Managed to get up here. That was hard enough. Where are we looking for our last bit of data? So we're looking for another shiny blue light in the sky, or we're looking underneath something? We're looking to destroy something, get it out of the way? Whatever these guided rockets are. Aha! Our last one is all the way up there. So it was higher than the point we were on last time. So we need to jump from up there again. Well, that sucked. I didn't see that the first time. Right then, it was round here, wasn't it? Then we took the ramp up. I can boost around as well. That's cool. And I kind of jumped up using a makeshift, hit myself against the wall and hope to stay on system. Which isn't working this time. Right, here we go. I wonder how long this stuff lasts for. So we need to go left, I think. We need to go along this way. Just fling ourselves over with the boost and the jump at the same time. There's some nasty flames going on here. Can we destroy that? That would have been nice to get out of the way. I don't want to be burned to a crisp or anything when I jump over. Right, nicely done. Breaking our backs whenever it lands. And wasn't it this way? Ah, it's up round the corner. Last bit of data retrieved. I'm glad this thing can't be exploded by random collisions with the ground.
That should do it. Mission objectives completed.
No problem, Firewalker ship thing that talks to me. But what's really going on with this mission? So we seem to have acquired the M44 Hammerhead. Hopefully we got a nice bit of experience and money. Yeah, we got an okay amount. There's still not much explanation as to what the Hammerhead's for. We managed to reacquire a load of research in the place, but still. It's strange to be using a vehicle yet again. I had enough of the Mako the first time. So it seems the Firewalker DLC is vehicle-based.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I actually received one this time, Kelly, or are you giving me bad messages? Right, prototype recovered. Project Firewalker. Okay. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contained significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Case and Dr. Aloy investigated. EDI has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Dr. Case's obvious instability, he is proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Case, so be careful. So there's Geth out there as well to face as well. We haven't fought them today, or fought them in Mass Effect 2 so far. They were our old enemy. So maybe we'll reconnect with them again. But that's it for today's episode. Maybe we'll do some more Firewalker hijinks next time. Join me for that. Mass Effect 2 coming at you tomorrow. Bye-bye.